This contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring first, from Chelsea, Michigan, Tesha Price.
As we got our first look a couple days ago at Tesha Price, great young competitor here in the women's division of All Elite Wrestling.
Yeah, there's something about her. She kind of jumps off the screen, to be honest with you. She looks like a star, you know, and we've seen her. She's 0-1 right now. She's going to have her hands full here with this competitor, though.
And her opponent from Moscow, Russia, legit Leyla Hirsch.
Legit Leyla Hirsch looking to improve that 0-2 singles record, Taz, but both of those losses came at the hands of champions, respectively the AEW Women's World Champion Hikaru Shida and the NWA Women's World Champion Serena Deeb.
Yeah, Hirsch has no problem taking on big-time women champions in our industry, and she's got no back down in her, you know. I mean, and her and Price here, this should be a good matchup. She's got a strong following, does Hirsch, too, in the online community there, and the social media, as the kids are calling it.
I think the kids call it the online community, Taz.
Okay. Just wanted to sound cool.
Okay.
Sorry.
You hear that from Hook?
Yeah. No, I didn't. That's funny, though.
Oh!
Wow, that's so. Sometimes, like when someone has their weight forward too much on a lockup, as you know, Excalibur, you just backstep and drive them down and they fall on their face, and that's what happened to Tesha Price.
Collar and elbow tie up here. Leyla Hirsch trying to look like she was looking for a side headlock, but instead gets wide, goes behind.
Yeah, she broke that grip real well, just popping her hips out and gets a side headlock.
Finally, they're into the side headlock, and Leyla Hirsch, so powerful, pops those hips.
Yeah.
There's great amateur wrestling background for Hirsch. She uses it to her advantage.
Yeah, she's got excellent low center of gravity, a lot of power below the waist, as you can see, so she knows how to use that explosiveness. Smart right there, quick put on the brakes. I'll tell you what, this Tesha Price, she's an athlete, this girl here, so don't sell her short.
She's very impressive, but Leyla Hirsch showing some savvy, some ring generalship there.
Yep, she put the brakes on. That sometimes will play. A nice drop step into a go behind right there. Mat return, good job.
Price grabs the front face lock. Hirsch, though, sits, sat out and got taken down, though. Oh, Tesha Price.
Good job.
Driving in with that back elbow.
Go for maybe a Beal here, yep. Almost buckled the knee, did she?
Oh, leaping Enziguri. Hooks the near leg. Tesha Price nearly coming away with a victory here in the early goings, Taz.
Yeah, keep it on. You got to keep going if you're Price. You can't back, you can't stop, you know, with someone like Leyla Hirsch, and maybe a backslide, maybe not. Blocked.
Oh! Tesha Price was looking for the backslide. Hirsch though, just slamming that forearm into the chest.
And she's shorter than a lot of her opponents. So what she could do is she could bring those forearms right to the chest. It's almost like an over-the-head blow.
Oh, look at this.
Nice armbar here.
Look for the Wakagatame. Wrenching back. Oh, and driving her elbow down.
Definitely could tear apart your AC joint in your shoulder, your rotator cuff, cupping the bicep, controlling the joint. That's what she's doing.
Oh. Leyla Hirsch. Oh, wow. Using her size to her advantage, Taz.
Well, that's the key. You know, you want to do that. If you're not as tall, you use that as an advantage. It can be an advantage. I'm telling you from experience.
Yeah, that lower center of gravity, especially on a taller, lankier opponent, can really cause a lot of trouble. But right now, Tesha Price, though, elbows, blocked, and Leyla Hirsch, man, she is bringing the heavy leather.
I think Price was kind of rushing those forearms a little bit and got caught. Or maybe a block here of something. I was going for a body slam, looks like.
Hirsch, though, fights back down to her feet, drives Tesha Price into the corner, charges in, nobody home. Price. Oh, I'm not sure what that was, but Leyla Hirsch able to counter it and release German suplex.
Sometimes that's the best thing to do. Suplex the hell out of someone. It slows down everything they were thinking. Look at this.
Moonsault press by Leyla Hirsch, and drags her immediately to cross arm breaker.
Yeah, she's got that Jujikatami locked in pretty good. She gets the tap out.
Tesha Price forced to tap out.
The winner of this match, legit Leyla Hirsch.
Well, that springboard, that moonsault, she didn't get her across the body, but she got enough to shock her lower body on Price, and then hooked in the Juji Katami cross arm breaker. And you'll see right here, as we were just talking about it. So you watch here, she doesn't catch it full body. She catches her on her legs.
But you know, notice what happened? Tesha Price actually sat up.
And it kind of inadvertently feeds you that arm. Her arm is right there. And then you hook in, which I would call a Juji Katami, most probably cross arm breaker.
Taz, Leyla Hirsch only had that Juji Katami in for about 3 seconds. I bet it felt like an eternity to Tesha Price.
No doubt.
Leyla Hirsch picks up her first victory here in All Elite Wrestling.